Hello and welcome to week 4 of Strategic Leadership. How are you doing? How was your week 3? We're coming into February, finally. Hopefully the temperatures are getting a little warmer. I don't know. It's still winter, so who knows? But again, welcome to week 4. My favorite questions: what are you taking from week 3 into week 4, academically, professionally, and personally? I'd love for you to reach out and share with me. This week we are working on chapters 7 and 8. Chapter 7, Purpose Emerging from Innovation, New Resources and Technologies. Some of the learning outcomes: describe and evaluate the benefits and problems of innovation strategy. Explain the importance of the blue ocean strategy. Is that something you're familiar with? If not, you'll be learning about that this week. Show why and how Paragen's shifts in resources and technology impact on a strategy. Show how the processes of a new resource development influence strategy. We're getting very, very strategic this particular week. So there's a lot going on in this chapter. The benefits and problems of innovation and the role of innovation. A market pull versus a technology push. What is the difference between a push-pull strategy? And if you've been in a marketing class, you're probably familiar with that. But you're going to be focusing on it from a more strategic point of view this week. Again, the blue ocean innovation. You're going to be talking a lot about that this week. Let's see what else is in here. The phases of innovation. So we're going to be talking about not just innovation, but you're going to be working through the actual phases of that fluid phase, the transitional phase, and the specific phase. Let's see, there's some really, really interesting topics this week, so I hope you'll dig deep into technology and the competitive advantage of resources. Love competitive advantage. I loved when any chapter talks about how you can take something and make it your competitive advantage, because competitive advantages are huge. And you need to find what's going to be your competitive advantage and then market that and work with that. That is a strength. We're talking SWOT. That is definitely a strength. That is an opportunity. So we're going to be talking about technology and the competitive advantage of your resources. Core competencies. Your core competencies can be part of your competitive advantage. So this is a really, really the early mover advantage. And there's also there's pros and cons to the early mover advantage. So you can focus a little bit on that this week. Imitation pressures. One of the cons of being an early mover is those who imitate. So you're really going to be focusing on that in chapter 7. Chapter 8 gets into part 3 of the book. So we're stepping over to another part of the book. Developing business level strategy options. And some of those learning objectives are: undertake a SWOT analysis. You should be so aware of what a SWOT analysis is by now. And in the past we've talked about PESTEL analysis, but we're talking about SWOT analysis now. Generate options on the environment-based view of an organization. Okay, so we're looking at the environmental-based view. Investigate the options prompted by the expansion method matrix. Something you're familiar with? Maybe not. We're going to be talking about that this week. Identify resource options based on cost reduction in the organization. So there's, again, some really, really great topics this week, starting out with a SWOT analysis. So it's going to go over that a little bit with you, but I'm sure you know the basics of that right now. But it's always good to have a review of a SWOT analysis. The 3 generic competitive strategies: cost leadership, differentiation, and focus. So you're going to be going over that a little bit. What is the low cost leadership? What does that entail? What does it mean to have a differentiation strategy? If you're a marketer or something, you hear the word differentiation so very much. So we're going to be talking about those different types of strategies this week. Let's see what else we have going on in this chapter. Privatization, demergers, a market penetration into an existing market. How hard is it to penetrate an existing market? Market development using existing products. So again, diversification, product development. So this is this particular chapter, if you are a marketer, this particular chapter might ring a lot of bells for you. We're going to be talking about acquisitions, franchises, joint ventures, mergers. So, how do you get into a market if you're looking to expand? What is the best way for your organization to expand? And that's going to be different per organization. That's going to be different based on where you're looking to expand. Are you looking to expand in a developed market? Are you looking to expand internationally? So these are really going to be different for all of you, depending on where you work. Is a franchise the way to go? Is a joint venture the way to go? Is a green fields the way to go? Is a turnkey the way to go? So these are some really great things that you're going to be talking about this week. Let's see what else. Cost reduction. What if the way you're looking to get in is to reduce your costs? Maybe you want to get into a market, but you're going to have to reduce your costs a little bit in order to do that. We're talking about supplier relations. Using your experience curve. Again, just a lot of really, really good information in Chapter 8. I said that in Chapter 7. But these are two very different chapters. But one is in the second part of the book. One is in the third. So they're going to be very different chapters, but both very intriguing. And I think you're going to enjoy both of them. I hope you are really digging into these chapters, taking advantage of the notes in the back of the chapters. I hope you're utilizing the materials and resources information that is in there, helping you maybe grasp the chapter if you're not totally getting it, getting some additional information, using it to build upon for our discussions, using it to build for your writing assignments. I hope you have a fantastic week 4. I hope it's warmer this week. And again, if you need me for anything, please reach out. I'm always available. Been loving our discussion posts, the interaction we're having in the discussion posts. Anything you need from me, please reach out. I'm here for you. And I hope you have a fantastic week 4.